Often, there are relationships between sheet metal and non-sheet metal parts. To control design intent, create these parts and relationships within the same multi-part Part Studio environment. For additional flexibility, incorporate managed in-context design workflows. For this example, create an enclosure and cover for a heating mantle using a simplified representation, often called a space allocation part or master model. First, create a new Part Studio and derive the space allocation part into it. The Derive feature inserts parts or sketches from one Part Studio into another, within the same document or across documents. Deriving enables a part's design to be based on and controlled by the derived object. Once added, start a new sheet metal model feature and click the Convert tab. Select the part. Exclude the top and angled face, then pick the bend edges. Check Keep Input Part. Set the remaining parameters and accept the dialog. Rename the part enclosure. Start a new sheet metal model feature and select the Thicken tab. Select the top and angled face, then choose the bend edge. Set the remaining parameters and accept the dialog. Rename the part cover. By default, the context name is Sheet Metal Model. Rename the Sheet Metal Model feature for each part accordingly. For example, renaming to Enclosure updates the context dropdown. Switch to the Space Allocation Part Studio and make the enclosure wider. Once updated, because the Derive feature references the workspace, the enclosure and cover update automatically. Modify the Derive feature to reference a version instead to prevent automatic updates. For more information on deriving, reference the Learning Center. Alternatively, add the space allocation part to an assembly and create a new Part Studio in context. Repeat the previous steps to make the two sheet metal parts. Unlike earlier, when updating the space allocation part, the sheet metal parts do not automatically update. For more information on in-context modeling, reference the Learning Center. Keeping the space allocation part in a separate Part Studio allows it to be moved out of the document at any point, allowing greater flexibility with accessibility, permissions, and updating.